morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I got for you today another review of the Cheerson CX-10W. Now, in my last review, I had noted that the 10W that I had received did not come with a controller, and that made flying very difficult because some phones, some Android phones and even some other phones just aren't sensitive enough to control a quadcopter using the touchscreen method of the phone. Now, I guess some folks have heard me, and now they are including controllers, hand controller with the 10W, so that you can still fly this quadcopter FPV, but have use of a controller with it to give you better control of the quadcopter. Additionally, if you look at this, they're also providing, this is purchased separately, by the way. You have to purchase this separately, but I think it's very inexpensive. They're providing a nice carrying case for this quadcopter. It's very well made, very nicely made, actually. It has foam protective inside. Let's open it up and take a look at this. Here's my CX-10W FPV flyer. It has a nice little recessed foam slot in there for storing the quadcopter. Additionally, underneath, if you pull the foam top, you can store your other items for your CX-10W, like your charger, spare propellers, and also the controller, which we will be needing here shortly today. Now, I am out in the desert again. I know these fly best indoors, but I like to fly outdoors, okay? And there are other people like me who prefer to fly outdoors. So we are going to do Wi-Fi FPV flying of the CX-10W outdoors with its controller, not using my smartphone, but I will use my smartphone to record the FPV video, and I'll be using my sunshade to help me do such, because I have a camera inside there to record the video. Let's go over the quadcopter real quick. I got a little bit of a breeze here today too. We'll see if this can fly in this breeze with this controller at higher rates. But if you look at the quadcopter, it is a Cheerson CX-10 quadcopter with a camera in front, additionally with a little antenna on the bottom of it. Now, this is the 2.4 gigahertz antenna that comes with this quadcopter. You look on the side of it, there is no slot for an SD card or a micro SD card for recording. All recording is done on your phone. You have to, using a phone app, the Cheerson CX-10, I believe it's, I'll include a link to the phone app below, what the name of that app is. But if you want to record video, your aerial video, your FPV video, you have to record the video that's streamed to your phone via Wi-Fi. That is what gets recorded. Other than that, again, it's your standard CX-10W with an on-off switch and a charging port. And the transmitter that you get with this is also your standard CX-10W transmitter. Now, it has a camera and it has a photo button, but these will not be operative with the CX-10W. These are intended for the CX-10C, the camera version that can record directly to a micro SD card on the quadcopter. These will, again, be inoperative. You need to record using the app on your phone, the controlling app on your phone. And I believe these buttons are for controlling rate of the quadcopter. Or is it this button? I can't remember. We'll find out here shortly. Otherwise, let's go for a flight of the CX-10W and see how it performs out in the open with a slight 2 to 3 knot breeze. Hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, I'm binding to the quadcopter. I have the quadcopter bound. Let's make sure I got video. Am I recording? Make sure I got video, folks. Oh. You can't use the, you have to either use the phone or the controller. It doesn't let you use both. If this app takes control of the quadcopter, it doesn't let you use the controller, unfortunately. So we are going to use the app. Starting the recording. This is a different phone, by the way, folks. I'm going to use the gyro feature, and I'm going to higher rates, 100% rate. So we're going to use the gyro feature of this app, and I'm going to control it with the phone. Like I said, once the phone takes control, this is a different phone, by the way, I got, folks. My old Doogie phone didn't work very well. This one seems to work reasonably well. I'm using the gyro sensors. Okay, now I'm going to try to use the pitch and roll command on this phone. Again, as mentioned, you can't simultaneously either control with that controller there or the phone. It has to be either or. Others would let me do that, but this one doesn't. Okay, taking off again. Okay, this time I'm using pitch roll commands on the phone. And yaw. And it works! My golly, it works with a different phone than the one I was using before. Come back here. It works kinda. My Doogie phone doesn't have very good sensitive touchscreen, but this one has a better touchscreen than I got here. This is a cheap phone too, by the way, though, folks. This one here I got for $50 from Banggood, so $56, I believe. This is a Hom-Tom. You can see that I don't buy expensive items. I'm kind of a cheapskate. I'll admit it. I've always been that way. So, let's try once more again. Here, let's stop that recording there. Make sure we got that recording. And recording one more time. Starting it up again. And taking off again. And this time I'm going to go upwind. What rate am I in? I'm 100%. Now I'm controlling this with the phone. Come on, give it some more pitch. Letting go of the pitch. This is the wind blowing it back. I got an item on my screen here. I want to see what that says. Hold on, folks. What did it say? Wireless update. Go away. Hold on. Sorry, folks. I got a wireless update coming through on my phone, and it's trying to do the same thing at the same time as this. But let's put it down again. Now this time, stopping the video, let's try to fly it with the controller. Using the controller only to show you that this, yes, this can be controlled, not with a phone, but with the controller that comes with it. And before I do such, let me turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone so it doesn't interfere with the quadcopter. Hey, that's a tip that I wanted to give you guys. I forgot to mention this in previous videos. But if you have your phone in your pocket and you're out in the field and you have Wi-Fi turned on from, you know, say your home Wi-Fi system that you connect your phone to, and you keep it turned on when you're out in the field, that can interfere with your quadcopter. So I recommend when you're out flying, turn off Wi-Fi on your phone if you have it in your pocket. Because that can create problems for you out in the field. Tip of the day from Quadcopter 101. Turning the quadcopter on. Okay, I do have bind. Okay, let's see if it flies with the controller. Yes, it does. Ooh. And it flies much better with the controller. So, thankfully, Cheerson had the good thought to provide a controller with the quadcopter. And the battery's getting low, I can feel it. But we'll fly it until it drops. Much more controllable with a manual controller. So this is a CX-10W again. Comes with a gift box. Now it comes with controller. Thankfully they had the good sense to include a controller with it, so you can fly it normally. Because again, touchscreens are really difficult. Even with my new phone, it's pretty darn difficult. Pretty nifty little quadcopter, huh? I hope that video came out that I recorded. Or at least one of them did. When I was trying to fly it with the app. Again, the app is, even with my new phone, it's still difficult to fly this quadcopter. There we go. I think that's the, no, yeah, that's the flight time. Ain't no more. So, you know, powering a Wi-Fi transmitter and powering the quadcopter sucks the juice from this little quadcopter, so it doesn't really have a lot of flight time for it. So, again, that's the CX-10W. Now, with controller and also with optional carrying case. So, I hope you enjoyed this flight. It's Quadcopter 101, signing out.